And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, number 16.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Way to get on base.
Now batting, center fielder, John.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Two and two.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it's sent.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Diego Ferreira.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Minor League Baseball. Stepping in, number 16. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Number 16.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, number 16. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Park has it. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, B.J. Pesky. He drew a walk his first time up.
B.J. Pesky.
Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
A diving stop coming off the bag. Oh, a great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 16. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
This one's flared toward left center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I see you working, big guy. Good job. Way to get on base.
Ready once again, Ryan Flaherty. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Ryan.
The 3-2 pitch.
Flaherty.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting,
Digging in once again, number 18. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mota has a play, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 3 innings complete. Mississippi's out in front 10-1. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Number
off from
16.
Mississippi.
He'll get things started here in the second half of the
Number
6th.
16.
Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Ryan. Flaherty.
On the ground to the right side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between 3rd and home. Digging in, number 16. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there. Base hit. Pyle rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No. Ready for another shot now. Brian Park. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
They get the run there, but
12-6 the final tally here. Mississippi played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Elmo Monroe.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
It's time for baseball now. In now, number 16. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 16.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Stand up, bouncer up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, number 16. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kelly is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, number 16. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball right down the line in left. Campos sprinting after it, and it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Weak chopper up the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And there's out number 2. Into the box, number 16. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Welcome to MLB. Stepping into the box, number 16, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ray Downing. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. To first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Gerald Williamson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Chopped weakly to the left, scooped up to second for 1, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice. Stepping in, number 16. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down. Next.
Now batting, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up.
The right fielder, number 44, Reggie Smith.
Stepping up now, number 16. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cruz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a bunt attempt here. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. At the plate, number 16. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Line softly toward the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Blue Wahoos led this game from the third inning on. Game's future stars are on display as minor league. Now at the plate, number 16. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 16.
Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding in, number 16 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 16 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Striding in, number 16. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Blue Wahoos led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Keuri Mea wins his third of the season as he tosses a complete. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, an intriguing match. So coming to the plate, number 16. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Serrano on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kelly is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Now at the plate, number 16. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, number 16. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Arnold. He singled his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 away. Into the box now, number 16. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Hit out towards second. And a glove flip for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like so. Digging in now, number 16. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, and it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Line softly to the right side, but foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Serrano giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Blue Wahoos jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. And as we pick up the action here, our situation is a runner at second base with 2 out in the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 16. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in.
Ground it, find the ball.
Softly on a line to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Eugene Carter enters the game.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears. Andy Lincoln, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, number 12. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Ramsey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Softly hit here to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Striding in once again, number 12 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Benitez is over and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in once again, number 12. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a shot out to right center field.
Turn, find the ball, find the ball.
Yamamoto rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Digging in and looking for more, number 12. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One hit in the inning, but that gets it. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Welcome to MLB The Show, and this presentation of minor league baseball ought to be a good one here between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Mississippi Braves. Ken Manley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
A chance now to take a look at how the whole... Ready for another chance, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And there's one down now. Ready for another shot now, Andreas Almanzar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The third baseline, backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Bay Bears lead it 2-0. Ready once again, number 12. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Irving ranges to his right, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot.
Digging in to try it again, number 12. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout, this guy was in...
The stars of tomorrow. Here's Caleb Coward, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One's down to third. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Bay Bears on top, 1-0.
Batting second. Third
Coming to the
baseman,
plate now, number 17 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Come on.
It's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much.
Stepping into the box, number 17. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's back into second here safely.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out. Runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And he struck him out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, James Chen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
James Chen.
Now the 0-1. On the ground to third. Played on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Now in the box, number 17. He doubled his last time through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Standing in, number 17. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sylvester over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Bay Bears used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Lee Dietrich earns the win, his second. game's futures. Stepping into the box, number 17. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He swings. Swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coward takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Popped him up. In there, a base hit. Next will be the designated hitter, James Chen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
James Chen.
Now to the plate, number 17. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Towards second.
Find the ball.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Number 40.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chad Cole. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Leading off the inning, Darnell Jarrett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Jarrett is retired, and there's 1 away. So digging in now, Damon Elliott. He reached on a single in his first try.
Damon Elliott.
And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Rounded back up the middle. Kyle up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Levi Benitez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Levi Benitez.
Check. Grounder to the right side. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two pitches swung on and lifted in the air out to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5 he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
He's set. Here's the 0-1, and a fastball just a bit high. The set and the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases.
Cut. Hold.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that mid.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Reggie Ramsey.
Striding into the box, number 17. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here.
Now pitching for your Mississippi Braves, number 74.
First pitch of the at-bat. Awfully hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now batting, third baseman, John Hudon.
Stepping in, number 17. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air, down the line in left. Elliott is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told.
Now pitching for your Mississippi Braves, number 56.
In now, number 17. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Soft grounder left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Mobile used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it. It's time for baseball. At the plate, number 21, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Number 21.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Settling in now, Ryan Flaherty, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Elliott moves over. He's got it, and there are two down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, James Chen. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
James Chen.
Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. At the plate, number 21. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on two. Striding in, number 21. Two base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Popped into the air, back behind second. Coward has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready now, number 21. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Tejeda moves over, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Now batting, number 21. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Stepping up to the plate, number 21. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Pena looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, number 21. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on one base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, B.J. Pesky. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Fielded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Jackson leads this one 3-0. Ready for another shot now, number 21. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance, number 21. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Alvarado, a 6'1" right-hander, comes into the day 3rd in all-star balloting among relievers. So we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Runner's back. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, number 21. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Generals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Eddie Rocha earns his 5th winner of the year. Ryan Javeri closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to...
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Mississippi Braves and the Jackson Generals. Mississippi. So striding forward now. Number 17. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. And he is in there.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through. A base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early.
So stepping in, number 17, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Soft liner to the left side, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Digging in once again, number 17, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
So digging in now, Chad Cole, 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. This is lifted out to left. Floyd moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 striding.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian.
Digging in and looking for more, number 17. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Pena, and that retires the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no... Coming to the plate now, number 17. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the stretch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. On the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
The left fielder.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ken Manley earns the win, his second. Killian Gaskins was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Eugene Carter earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. The game's future stars are Samuel Sandoval, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the... Stepping up now, Prince Curtis. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Marrero ranges to his left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on it. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 17. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped. Foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. No runs, a hit, 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 17. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're...
Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Striding in once again, Terrence Ramos. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mississippi leads it 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 17. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and they are back in the win column again. They take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close 3-1.